Now joining me in the backyard is John Bowen, the co-partner of Prairie Restorations, and that is the company that is helping Lake of the Isles get restored back to its natural beauty. It's nice to have you in the backyard.
Thanks for having us today.
You brought a bunch of beautiful native species. I think people might wonder, how do native species actually clean the water, which is one of the goals at Lake of the Isles?
Yes, and we're seeing a lot more shoreline restoration work going on. Lake of the Isles is a great example. And the lakes, as we all know, at this time of the year when we get warmed up, really do start getting green, and there's a lot of sedimentation going on, and there's a lot of runoff that is contributing to the water quality issues. And by putting native buffers along the shoreline and up from the lake, it slows down the runoff. It traps a lot of the chemicals and a lot of the sediment that's going to the lakes, and cleans the water before it gets a chance to get into the lake.
Will Lake of the Isles, let's say, as you look down the road in a timeline, will it look at all like it looks now if all of this is actually successful?
The water quality should get better. Should clean up, and the shoreline should be more flowerful and less lawn oriented.
Right to the water.
Edge.
And that's what you're saying. You have 6 locations around the state. A lot of people are coming in. They live on lakes. They want it to be clean. They want to do something that's better for the lakes. And so these are the kind of plants that you guys are helping them put on the shorelines.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of interest in shoreline restoration. There's some programs with the Soil and Water Conservation Districts and the DNR and homeowners associations trying to get a buffer zone. And it's not just the runoff, but it's also the wave action and stabilizing those shorelines. Some of those sandier spots are really prone to washing out. And this is some sod we have, and we've used prairie sod on shores. It's instant. It's just like sod. You put it down, and as soon as it gets rooted in, it's there. And these plants have the root structures to hold the soils together and slow down that erosion.
And Bobby and I have done some programs with it, and there are grants all over the place that can help you learn about it and actually buy the plants as well. So that is good news as well. And I noticed you got some pretty grasses here, and those are native, and they look great as well.
That's little blue stem. We consider that a short grass. It's about knee high, and the tall grasses actually get up shoulder high. So
wonderful. Well, John Bowen, it's nice to have you here in the backyard, and also, of course, helping out Lake of the Isles and letting us know. If you want to watch that story once again, it is on Take Care of Your Education on KARE11.com.